Yes, sir. But to ease on out here and head up to the church building. Get me a little spiritual grub this morning. Yep. Definitely thankful for the day for sure. But it didn't have to start with me in it. But I'm thankful that it did. You know, it's a good thing to be thankful. It really is. It's a good thing to be thankful. So what I decided to do is just talk a little bit on my way to church, to the church building that is, because I am the church. But on my way to the church building, and I don't really know how often I'll do this, or even if I'll do it again. I just felt compelled to do it this time. So I don't know, you know, if the volume is just right, or if the lighting for the phone is just right. I have no idea. I just just decided to do this. So if it doesn't turn out real good, as far as being able to hear me and see me and stuff like that, if I do it again, I'll make some adjustments. Or I might say, well, you know what? Maybe you don't need to do that anymore. Oh, man. But, you know, one thing for sure, I will laugh at myself. But anyway, so what I was thinking about this morning, good morning. What I was thinking about this morning, one thing about out here, you know, you got some people that they be waving at you, hey, and stuff like that, friendly, but then, you know, you got some that don't. But anyway, anywho, I was thinking about several different things this morning before I left home. You know, I was getting ready and stuff like that. And one thing just kept coming to the front of my thinking. And let me just say this from the outset, you know, I speak a lot of broken English. I might not say some words exactly properly. My enunciation might be off a little bit and all of that. But at the end of the day, is what I'm saying the truth? And that's the bottom line. Is what I'm saying the truth? Or do you see some benefit in what I'm saying? Because certainly, you know, it's just my opinion. It's just my opinion based on, you know, having lived a little bit and experienced some things along the way. That sometimes, you know, we gain insight and knowledge and wisdom about certain things in life just simply by living. I mean, you don't have to live a long time to learn a lot of stuff, but for some of us, you know, that's how we learn a lot of stuff, from just, you know, experiences and you know, and obviously, you know, getting in your word and learning about who you are in Christ and things of that nature. But this morning, the thing that was in the front of my thinking was how we get so caught up in wanting people's approval about the direction we decide to take our lives in, wanting people's approval. Now, we definitely want to have the approval of God, but I'm saying wanting people's approval, you know, and that can be a very fruitless exercise, trying to aim your life in a way that everybody that know you is going to be okay with the direction you decide to take your life in, what you decide to do with your life. So, what stuck out to me this morning is that how we can spend so much time wanting someone to appreciate what you bring to the table when, truth be told, they don't even want you at the table. Yeah, they don't want you at the table at all. They don't want you at the table. They don't mind being at the table, and they don't mind other folks being at the table, but because it's you at the table, they're not going to appreciate what you bring to the table. They're just not. Now, you better as a man, they'll partake in what you bring to the table. In other words, they'll eat up whatever you bring to the table, whether in wisdom, knowledge, and your expertise, or and stuff like that. They'll partake in it and use it to their advantage. But inside, they really don't want you at the table. They don't. And sometimes in life, that's a hard thing to really wrap your head around. Particularly if you're a person that you try to do the right thing by people, and you try to extend a helping hand and stuff like that, and they just they don't appreciate you. Well, the thing is, are you at the table because of them, or because you did the things you need to do to be at the table? Are you at the table because of them, or are you at the table? I told y'all my speech don't be all that great sometimes, but are you at the table because of doing the things you need to do to put yourself in a position to be at the table? Yeah, because if they put you at the table, then that give them leverage to feel like they can appreciate or not appreciate what you bring to the table, because hey, they're responsible for you being there. But the beautiful thing about allowing God to put you at the table is that you don't need people's approval. You don't need people's approval. Not when God put you at the table. So, wasting your energy trying to get somebody to pat you on the back or be appreciative of your contributions to whatever y'all got going on, whatever you're trying to accomplish and stuff like that. Don't waste your energy with that. Don't waste your energy with that. Have a knowing that it was God that brought you and put you at the table, that prepared you to be at the table, and even prepared the table, to be honest. But have a knowing that was the case, because that's going to free you up to enjoy being at the table, regardless of who don't want you there. Regardless of who don't want you there. And when I say the table, I'm not necessarily talking about, it don't have to be on the job or anything like that. Just in general. You can have family that don't want you at the table. Friends that don't want you at the table. And like I said before, they'll enjoy the benefits of you being at the table. But because they got some kind of axe to grind with you, or they don't vibe with you right, or whatever the case may be, they don't want you there. Now, because they don't want you at the table, and like I said, they'll enjoy whatever you bring to the table. But the whole time, they'll be trying to figure out ways to get you away from the table. Hard to believe that, right? Hard to believe that you would be at the table and the person would be benefiting from you being at the table and partaking in the things you bring to the table. But at the same time, they're trying to undermine you where you're not at the table. I said, well, brother, you talking in circles sound like to me. Really, I'm not. Really, I'm not. It's just that because of our emotional attachment to people, sometimes we don't see our relationship with them as it truly is. And we end up saying, I never thought so-and-so would do that to me. But you saw him do it to other people. You thought it was funny then. You were entertained by it. You didn't have no problem in it. That's them. They ain't got nothing to do with me. But in reality, all of us are connected to some extent. Whether we agree or disagree about particular topics or different issues in life, we connected, in the sense that when our atmospheres touch each other, when I'm around you and you around me, there's an impact that takes place when we're around each other. So I should be careful about having the mindset that, you know, I don't have anything to do with the things that happen around me. Because when we go back to that, them not even wanting you at the table, that's why they don't appreciate what you bring to the table. Well, if you got the right people around you in your atmosphere that value who you are, then the one that you know, that don't appreciate you and don't value what you bring to the table, they won't have as loud a voice at the table. Matter of fact, most of the time your enemies, they run in packs. They run in packs, you know. People don't like to dislike you by themselves, man. They want to have other people that dislike you too, or at least say they don't like you. And so that's just my thought on it, you know. I'm not saying that I'm absolutely 100% right about it, you know. It's just my opinion. As I said, it's just something that I was thinking about this morning when I was at the house, that, you know, how much time I spent, you know, over the years, you know, hoping that someone would appreciate what I bring to the table, and then have the realization come that, you know, through my eyes, my understanding being open to it, that they didn't even want me at the table at all, you know. But thank God that regardless of who, you know, don't want you at the table and things of that nature, that, you know, if he placed you there, he has a purpose for you to be at that table. He has a purpose for you to be at that table to impact the environment, that the decisions that at that table is going to be made. You know, the decision that's going to be made at the table. He wants you to have a voice in that to impact that. And so you got to understand that some people, because of their mindset and because of their, you know, personal feelings towards you, and sometimes simply because people be in competition with you, you know, and you don't even know it. But, you know, so at the end of the day, just, you know, hey, if you think I'm just, you know, throwing something against the wall and it don't make any sense to you, then, you know, don't pay it no mind. Just, you know, say, okay, well, you know. But if you hear some value in what I'm saying, and know that you've been in that situation before, or you see someone that looks like they're in that situation to you, stop wasting your time. Just stop it. Stop wasting your time trying to get people to appreciate what you bring to the table when they do not want you at the table. Another day, another chance. I'll let y'all later. Let me watch this road.